Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into a really interesting tool from Google called NotebookLM. Now, I know what you're thinking, another AI chatbot, but this one's different. It's designed to be your own personal research assistant, one that learns from your information and your information alone. So let's see what that's all about.
You know that feeling, right? You've got like a dozen tabs open, a folder full of PDFs you were supposed to read, notes from a meeting, and a bunch of YouTube videos queued up. It's just chaos. How in the world are you supposed to connect all of those dots and turn that mountain of data into something you can actually use? Well, here's the problem with most of the AI tools we're used to. They pull their answers from the entire internet, which is, let's be honest, filled with a lot of random nonsense. That's why they sometimes hallucinate. They just make stuff up. NotebookLM completely flips that model. It's grounded only in the facts you provide, so you get precise, cited insights instead of those vague, maybe-true answers.
So, if it's not a regular chatbot, what is it exactly? Well, think of NotebookLM as the solution to that information chaos we were just talking about. It's a focused, reliable assistant that works only with what you tell it.
Okay, this is the most important thing to understand. NotebookLM grounds itself exclusively in the documents you upload. It is not searching the web for answers. It's building its entire knowledge base from your material, effectively becoming your own private, on-demand expert on whatever topic you give it.
And you can feed it pretty much anything. We're talking research papers, Google Docs, links to websites, even transcripts from videos or audio files. Just imagine taking all those scattered files from before and combining them into a single, intelligent space. That's really where the magic starts.
And it can handle a truly insane amount of information. This chart shows something called a context window, which is just a fancy way of saying how much it can remember at once. And wow, look at that comparison. NotebookLM can handle up to 25 million words. That means it can analyze and connect ideas from a massive library of documents all at the same time, something other tools just can't even come close to. Okay, so how does this actually work? In the real world, how do you go from that messy pile of digital documents to clear, reliable answers? Well, the workflow is incredibly simple. It really just boils down to these 3 steps. First, you add your sources. That's it, just upload them. Second, you start asking questions, just like you would in a normal conversation. And third, you get answers that aren't just summaries, but are directly tied back to the material you provided. So let's look at a real example. You ask a question, and NotebookLM gives you a nice, clean answer like this. But pay attention to that little number at the end, the 1. That is not just for decoration. It's the absolute key to why this whole system works. It's a citation.
And here's the best part. When you click on that citation, it doesn't just tell you the name of the source. No, it takes you to the exact sentence in the original document where it found that information. This is the trust factor. You can verify every single thing it says in seconds. No more guesswork.
But this is where things get really cool, because NotebookLM isn't just about finding answers. It actually helps you create new things based on your knowledge. It has some amazing features that help you synthesize and build from your research. Okay, get this. There's a feature called Audio Overview that will literally generate a custom podcast for you. It creates a whole conversation between 2 AI hosts who just discuss the key ideas from your documents. How amazing is that for reviewing material when you're on the go?
And for all the visual learners out there, this one is an absolute game changer. NotebookLM can automatically generate a mind map from your sources. It visually lays out all the main ideas and shows you how they connect. You'll start seeing relationships you totally would have missed just by reading.
And its power goes even further. For any students or professionals watching, this is a massive time saver. Let's say you need to build a presentation. Well, NotebookLM can generate a whole slide deck for you right from your research in just a few minutes. It's incredible.
So all of this sounds great, right? But who is it actually for? Well, the answer is pretty much anyone who has to make sense of a lot of information.
I mean, the uses are so practical. If you're a student, you can turn dense lecture notes into study guides or quizzes. If you're a researcher, you can find themes across dozens of academic papers. For content creators, it can whip up outlines and scripts. And for professionals, you can get instant summaries of long reports. It's a tool for anyone who works with knowledge.
When you look at it, tools like NotebookLM really change our job. The AI can handle the heavy lifting of finding and summarizing. Our role becomes more creative, more strategic. Our job is to ask the right questions and to see the big picture. It's a whole new way of working with technology, and it is here, right now.